All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Had to come back to you real quick with a second video tonight because as we were prepping the or editing the one we just did, we haven't released it yet, but we actually got some more alerts in that we wanted to share because we didn't want you to miss these. So again, creator, founder, TCP SuperSystem, bringing it to you daily on for the alerts that we get that day. Help us keep this thing free. It's remarkable. It's awesome, to be honest. Um, and just for those that are going to see this for the first time, this is our portfolio. You can see Bitcoin, XRP, Cardano, HBAR, Link, Solana are our top holdings. Last 24-hour performance, kind of choppy given the market action, but you can kind of see. We're not going to show you the exact number, but you can see it's a pretty large account here. We bring this to ordinary people to try to help them in their research efforts. So like, subscribe, share, help us grow this channel, help us keep this thing free. That's the goal here. So, but real quick, coming back to you, you can see we got two more alerts. Both, actually, one's a confirmed trend reversal to the upside for PYTH network, and one's for a potential trend reversal for Jupiter. So I do want to take a look at these. Jupiter being one of the Solana tokens that we love, Solana and Jupiter. We don't hold Jupiter just yet, but we will be soon. So let's take a look here at PYTH. This is the daily chart. You can see a pretty nice setup here, to be honest. And for those that are going to see this again first time, sorry for those that are familiar, but this TCP SuperSystem has three components. Mean reversion data at the top, the main indicator in the middle that focuses on trend reversals, just overall trends really, and looks at significant deviations to where we would really want to hone in on and look at those opportunities. And those are marked by dark green diamonds and dark red diamonds on the top side. Then the third one is at the bottom. It's the three hot sensors: short term, medium term, long term. Looking at two things: color scheme and crossovers. Color scheme being white, gray, blue, yellow, orange, red, both to the upside and the downside. So red being where we really want to focus in on. So here we go. PYTH network, you can see, got a potential trend reversal on April 17th, followed by today a confirmed trend reversal, which is the yellow up label. And the fact this is a couple days later is a very, very positive sign. A couple other things to note here is you can see at the top, we never got a red diamond up here, but what we did get is the confirmed downtrend right here. So you could have saved all that pain. We've had a couple areas of dark green diamonds where you could have dollar costed average in to help improve your position base. And as I say that, I do need to say nothing that we say is financial advice. This is a super system that I've created just to help ordinary people with their research efforts. It's informational only. Our strategies and actions may not be suitable for you, so keep that in mind. So do your own research, make your own decisions. But again, looking at those dark green diamonds, you really had two opportunities here to kind of dollar cost average in. We're now getting that confirmed trend reversal, which is actually right at that last dark green diamond if you look at it. So actually, really, I mean, how much better can you get? We nailed it. Now we might see a little bit of resistance here. This orange line is one of the moving averages, so we need to kind of break that, 14 cent, 15 cent mark basically. And then at the top, you'll see the mean reversion stats. Looking pretty good for PYTH. We got our red most volatile line. That's our short-term mean reversion indicator. It's well above the red zone, which is where we want it. We love to see that up here in the extreme zone. The hash lines are your extreme zones on both sides. The orange and blue lines will typically be a little bit slower moving, and those can really be good indicators for your mid-term to longer-term direction. And what we really want to see here is this red line stay high above the red zone, and the orange and blue penetrate up through that green opportunity zone. It looks like right now that orange line is just getting into it. So really positive signs. Next is the hot sensors. We got a crossover on the short term. That's the first element, right? That's awesome. We're in the white zone, so we're not, at least in the short term, we're not showing some crazy overbought level here. The medium term, we're showing improving color schemes, so going from red to orange to yellow. So fantastic. And then down here in the long term, we've had a nice little downtrend here, and what do you know? We're in the red. And I mean, what do we tell you? Look, dark green diamonds in the red on both of these. And now we're getting a trend reversal in the red. We can't lay it out any better than that. And that's why it took me 2 to 3 years to fine tune this thing. I'm telling you, this thing works. It helps us generate alpha returns that far, far, far exceed what you would typically get in the stock market. People boast about 7%. We're looking more like 400%, 700% plus. So that's what we're looking for. So I'll be honest, that's looking pretty good. Again, take it for what it's worth. It's just our opinion, our interpretation of the system. It's not a recommendation to buy or sell, but this one's looking pretty hot. So Jupiter, ooh, like some Jupiter. This is one we're actually looking to get into, maybe heavy. Don't really know what that means just yet. We're going to give this about a day or two, like we always do, with the potential. We want to see that confirmation come in. So that yellow up label. You can see we hit on this one. This is a great example. We had some volatility, but we had a red signal up here when it was around $1.15. That was the last red one. Your next dark green one was down here about 47, and now again at roughly 35, and we're now getting a potential trend reversal at roughly 38 right there. So we can't lie about this. It's literally on the screen. We cannot lie. This is legit, and these are automated alerts, and this is what we've coded over time to fine tune this thing. So potential trend reversal, haven't got quite the confirmation yet. Mean reversion data, the volatile lines penetrating up into the red, so we want it to get just above it. It would be great. Orange and blue has a little work to do. It's still kind of close to those extremes. We need it to get a little bit closer to that green opportunity zone before we're ready to pull that trigger. And I would be willing to say that once it does, you'll probably get a confirmation of trend reversal. Again, this one's not quite as good as the PYTH chart, but you'll see we're basically improving on everything, but we're still in the red on the longer term hot sensor. Improving here, which we got the dark green diamond down here in the red, of course. Well, actually that was orange at the time, but a quick transition here, orange, red, orange. So improving color scheme. We're down here in the red with a potential trend reversal, so that's exactly what you want. As we do this, we're getting another one. So we'll get 3 alerts. Hang on. Fantastic. So that is the graph coming in. We'll look at that just in a second. So as we do it, we get live alerts. I don't know anyone else doing this for you. So again, please help us out. Share, like, subscribe. We're not one of those channels doing fake subscribers, fake viewers. We don't have 6 billion views because we're paying these companies to send you fake viewers. So we need all the help we can get. We appreciate it. So yes, Jupiter is looking good. Just a little bit more work to do. So far I would say PYTH is probably the best for this little batch. Then Jupiter, and then let's look at the graph. By the way, the graph is one we have a significant position in as well. Oh man, this looks good. Let's see. All right. So the graph, we had our confirmed downtrend back here on December 15th. You can see we had a little downtrend. We never got a dark green diamond. We got some light green diamonds, so that's your first opportunity. We don't make heavy moves in the light green. We're looking for those dark greens like you got back here. But had a little downtrend, had some choppiness, so we got some mixed signals with trend reversals and confirmations. But then again, we hit the downtrend there. And now, and typically when you see a long, drawn out, on the extremes with the orange and blue, mean reversion data points up here, you're getting pretty close to a reversal. And the fact that we got a potential trend reversal now, and we're in the red, because see, look, this other one, we were in the white on the short term, we were in the yellow. So I mean, that's not really that strong of a signal. But now we're in the red at the bottom. We're improving on the midterm and the short term. All we need, at least one crossover and a confirmation. And then 1 to 2 days past that confirmation, just to make sure it holds. So if I had to rank these, definitely PYTH being the first one, probably looking the best. Yeah, I'd probably say Jupiter and then Graph. But that's how we would interpret this, and that's what we want to bring you every night. So again, do what you can for us. We thank you for your attention. Again, I'm your creator and founder of the TCP SuperSystem. My name is Jason. If you do want some one-on-one attention or want to have us run any particular crypto or equity through this thing, you can put it in the comments. We'll consider it for the next recording. Can't promise. If you want to promise, you can check out our links in our description. We do have other socials like Patreon that have some free options as well as some paid options where you can get specific one-on-one attention, and we can address the ones that you want us to look at. So with that, best trading. Appreciate it, and we'll see you most likely tomorrow. Have a good one.